Howdy, Mr. Cox here. In today's video, you saw a little bit about the history of cameras, including how the first cameras were actually a dark room. And that's what the word camera means. It means room. It comes from the Latin phrase camera obscura, dark room, because the first ones, they were made by creating a dark room with a small opening for light that would project an image. You can actually do this yourself. If you have a room, all you have to do is block out all the light that can get in, including if you have a window. You cover up the entire area of the window with something like black plastic bags or trash bags, paper, if it's like dark, like a construction paper, especially a dark color. And then that little bit of light that gets in, as you saw in the video, it shines in from the outside scene, and then it projects onto the back wall and gives you that same scene, albeit upside down. I'm going to actually do this for you right here in our classroom and show you how you can do it, including with a few helpful tips. I blocked off the windows to this room, so when I turn out the lights, we'll have very little light in this room. And if you can see this here, I just took a piece of like packaging cardboard and cut a hole. Now here's one tip for you. The bigger the hole you make, the easier it will be to project an image because you're letting more light in and there's more light to create the image. However, there's a trade-off. The bigger the hole, the less focused the image will be. So if you create a smaller hole, you'll have a more focused image, but it will be harder to see that image because it'll be dimmer. That actually has application when we start taking photographs. There's something called aperture, which is the size of the hole. That determines how easy it is to pick up an image in bright lighting or dim lighting. I'll show you here exactly how the difference looks when you project it up on a screen. Okay, with all the lights off now, it's extremely dark in here, and now we can create a camera obscura, which literally means a darkened room. It's the same kind of thing that is created on the inside of an actual camera. So here you can see the camera obscura. I've got everything blacked out, and there you can see up in the upper left-hand corner the image. That's Senora Loff and Senora Orr out there, and they're waving for us. In fact, let me knock. And there they are. Now notice how they're upside down. The projector is is upside down for them. Let me try putting on a smaller aperture size. So you can see that one is well lit but kind of fuzzy. Here's a smaller aperture. Notice how it's dimmer, but it's more focused now. See that? Bigger aperture, better lighting, but fuzzier. Smaller aperture, more focused, but dimmer. And it looks like they're having a good time out there. That's how a camera obscura works. Let's get that in focus. They're really going to town. All right. So there you go. You can do this at your house if you want.